It was Mark Poulton that packaged him. Mark is fired. Tell Mark I'm mad.
Yeah, this is primetime Poulton. Keep it entertaining. You already know. Outworking everybody and he don't ever quit. Talking about plenty comics like Graveyard Shift, Sea Dog, Spike and Whoop, U.S. Assassin. Doing just what he loves. This is his passion. Bring more value to your dollar. No, I'm not fronting. That's how just a writer became a moral compass. This is primetime Poulton. This is primetime Poulton. Let's go.
Behold the King, the King of Kings. On your knees, dog. All hail. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Grinned red as he walked from the place where the traitor lost both his name and his face. Through the halls and the corridors, stinking in blood, he tasted his grin, and it tasted good. The King took his head, left him broken and dead. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Left none living, none able to tell. The King took their heads and he sent them to hell. Their screams echo loud in the place of their death. Ripped open they die with their final breath. They hail the King of Kings. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Bow down to the King. Into the dirt. His will be done. Now feel your fear. There can be only one. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down to the. Bow down. Bow down to the King. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. Bow down. The King is here. Now feel your fear. The King of Kings. All hail the King. On your knees to the King. The King of Kings. There is only one.
Graveyard Shift 2 was really, really good. It's one of my favorite Comicsgate books that I've ever read. I really, really enjoyed it. I keep saying that. I didn't realize how much I like Mark Poulton's writing. But I do. He writes a pretty good action superhero yarn. I'm tempted to check out his other project, which looks Sea Dog. It looks pretty cool as well. Codename Kill Switch.
Just another boring day where nothing changes, everything was normal till you came running up my street, and you ran so fast I was taken by the flash. Then you came and brought me here. You locked me here. You locked me in your basement. And you told me you loved me. And I said I loved you too. And it happened all so fast. I was taken by the
What's up, everyone? Happy Sunday. It's the Moral Compass, the Fulfillment King, good old TMC, Mark Poulton. This is the Writhe Payne Horror Movie Club, episode 57. Today we're talking Victor Crowley, the fourth installment of the Hatchet franchise. But first, we got two big things we're doing. One, we're closing out U.S. Assassin 4, guest starring Roddy Piper. And we're launching a book. We're launching this man's book right here. My co-host, Dexter Weeks. What's up, Dex?
What's going on, man? It's not just my book, Mark, but yes.
Yes. Yep. So Beast of Blood Island, you and Steve Sestilli, 2/3 of the Koni Waves creators,
That's correct.
are launching a new book, Beast of Blood Island. We're going to get into that shortly, but first, Dex, how you been? It's been a while.
Yeah, I know, man. Yeah, I've been busy as usual, just staying in, in the art world. How was your trip to San Diego Comic-Con, man?
Oh, it was fantastic, exhausting. I was on the lookout for Alien swag for you. I came up empty-handed. I was trying to find those Art the Clown masks that they were handing out. I did not see them anywhere because I was going to grab one for you and one for me. And I walked down all of the gas lamp district. I even saw people dressed as Art the Clown. I thought maybe they were the ones handing them out. But no, they were dressed up hoping that they would get the mask too. And I saw them post online that they were out there for 9 hours dressed as like Art the Clown, and they did not see one person handing out those masks.
Wow. Who was supposed to hand them out? Do you know?
I think they had like a marketing street team out there, but I think they weren't on the in the gas lamp district. They were out outside the convention, maybe over by the Hyatt or whatever.
Oh, right.
As you're walking into the convention center.
Yeah.
So I missed out on that. I did get a Crow poster. The movie looks a little suspect, but the poster is beautiful.
Yeah. That's funny you brought that up because some of the other art stuff that I've done for the Printed in Blood book series. I have to do the art of books. Well, the next one's going to be the Crow.
Oh,
so
nice.
I'm actually working on a Crow piece now. So,
like original Crow or like?
Of course, the brand new.
Okay. Gotcha.
No, I get you. I'm sure the poster's nice, but I don't know about the movie.
I'm still gonna see it. I want to give it at least a chance before I write it off.
That's the least you can do, right?
Yeah. We're not alone. We got of course we got the one, the only. He took off from a Comic-Con just to be here in time. Let's check. We got Mark Pengrin in the chat. He said, "Will I make it home from the con in time for the show?" The answer is yes, because he threw up the flash symbol on the Froggy Fresh song, and he says, "Lane, you got screwed on that Cobra Commander figure. Yes, I did not win the Hasbro lottery."
So it's stupid that they do. What do you have to get a ticket or something?
Yeah, to visit the booth. So they give you like a bunch of credits, and then they give you the schedule, and you like put in everything you'd like to visit. Out of everything, the only thing I got selected for was I got to visit the Funko booth on Saturday. After everything is sold out. But I don't collect Funkos. Missy, she wanted to go. She did get the thing she was looking for, but they didn't have the thing my son wanted.
They ruined collecting, Mark. It never used to be that way.
Yeah, I wanted to also get into the Jazzware booth, but I didn't win that lottery as well because they had an exclusive Kenny Omega AEW figure. But Missy was able to sweet talk one of the workers to give me a bracelet so I could
sweet.
So I could get in. I got up to the front of the line, and the woman was like, "What would you like?" And I was like, "I want the Kenny Omega AEW figure." And she was, "And what else?" I was like, "That's all I want." she looked at me shocked. I had no idea what else they were selling. I just wanted that figure.
Yeah, that's what you wanted, man. So
yeah, but oh man, awesome time. Did you see Deadpool Wolverine?
Of course, saw it twice. Yes.
Twice. I remember when you fed up with superhero movies.
Well, that might be the last one.
Yeah.
I'm not concerned. I don't care about the other ones coming up. But yeah, that
Yeah.
was excellent. That was great.
Oh, that was fantastic. I saw that yeah, I guess the Friday of the convention, and then the next day I ran into Rob Liefeld and I got to talk to him about the
Nice.
movie, and he was saying that he's been sitting on this information for a year and a half. He's finally so happy he can talk about it. So it was cool to see the movie and then talk to Rob. And
I like this little Easter egg. There was it the Rob Liefeld foot shop or something.
yeah. Yeah, that was awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, we got a couple other people in the chat. We got Genuine Comics, Mark and Dexter. Greetings, chat. This is Dave Brink. He's going to be joining us on Revolution in a couple of weeks to talk about his new project. Dex
Nice.
also in the chat. Where's your partner? Where's Steve Sicily at?
I just got a message from him. He's a wonderful artist and a great friend, but he's not very tech savvy.
Gotcha.
He claims that his browser will not work, which doesn't make sense to me because maybe I'm not using. He said something about he only uses Safari.
No.
Wow.
Maybe you need Chrome.
Yeah, I think he might be out. So
that's all right. Well, you're gonna have to step in for him and talk about this this project we're about to talk about. I'll bring up the campaign page. Beast of Blood Island. Dex, what can you tell us about this?
Yeah, man, it's based on old movies from like the 60s.
That's not it.
Yeah, that's not it. But yeah, it's about this creature who basically was brought back from the dead, and his head is severed from the bodies because the bodies decay, but his head's always looking for new bodies. And it's based in like the Philippine Islands and all their lore, all kinds of cool creatures, monsters, and yeah, there's some babes in it too, you know.
No, this is based off an old horror film franchise, correct?
Yeah, it's from the 60s, I believe, 60s, early 70s. But yeah, we're looking to remake it. Like I said before, the director of the Reanimator movies, Brian Usna, is looking to remake these movies like more modern. So Steve and I have been working on comics and stuff to get this movie thing started. So, and this is our latest book. So
yeah, so you're actually working with the person who owns the rights to the Blood Island films.
That's correct. That's David.
Yeah,
David Sheeran. He's the owner of the rights to it and everything. So
man, so I was trying to figure out if we could have done like a Blood Island, watch it and then talk about it on the Horror Club. You can't find these streaming anywhere.
Yeah,
they're available in a Blu-ray box set. Oh my gosh, it's going for like $600 on eBay.
Yeah, he's working. I think Dave said he was working to try to get. He was trying to get it on Tubi, as a matter of fact.
Yeah. Oh, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so he's working with them. So hopefully, maybe soon, or I could just link a bunch of DVDs to people.
So this is going to be part of like a shared horror universe. Dave owns the rights to some other horror films, I believe.
Yeah, the old school. I think it had to be 70s. The Dracula versus Frankenstein. So yeah, he's trying to do like a whole MCU Marvel type thing where he's taking all these old school monsters and bringing them all together. So
that sounds awesome. Let's scroll through the page and check out some of this beautiful artwork.
Yeah, Steve really killed it. It's a shame he couldn't make it, but yeah, his art in this is killer, man. And like I said, we did two different versions. We did a not safe for work version as well as a edited version.
So for those that are wondering, you gave a little bit of a explanation. I'll read right off the page. Artists Steve Sicily and Dexter Weeks team up for Beast of Blood Island, an uncensored collection of the first two issues of Tales of Blood Island, a jungle horror comic book that reimagines the classic Blood Island creature features made in the Philippines for the U.S. drive-in market in the 60s and 70s. These films established the exploitation film formula of blood, breasts, and beasts. I love that. What a formula.
Indeed.
The story goes during the Vietnam War, an American soldier of fortune and an ex-war buddy travel to the mysterious Blood Island, a primitive world where prehistoric monsters, mutants, black magic, and a mad doctor, Dr. Akira Lorca, reside. Dr. Lorca experiments with serums and local animals to transform a dying man into the beast of blood, a head-hunting, body-swamping zombie. High adventure, horrors, and tropical terrors await those who visit Blood Island. Gives me a little bit of Dr. Moreau vibes.
Yeah, without a doubt. It's definitely Dr. Moreau, definitely Reanimator, all those things kind of combined.
Now, here's one of the censored covers to Blood Island.
Correct. Yeah. That's going to be one of the covers.
So this is a head that looks for bodies.
Yes.
This is I've seen the pages. This is like, if you love, drive-in horror movies, if you like gore, if you like beautiful women, this is the book for you. Great cover right here. And then we also have, this is the tamer version. There's the head in the tank.
Right.
Got the beautiful ladies. We got this, one of the soldiers of fortune in the background.
That's Dr. Lorca in the back.
Okay. And then here's some interior pages from you and Steve. Steve does the pencils and inks. You are the colors and letters.
Correct. Yes.
And this is the first, if you want a sample of what the book is like, these are the first 5 pages lettered. And then we'll get into some of the, the censored pages. They won't be censored when you buy the book, though.
Correct. But we do offer both. But I think we're, kind of sticking with the uncensored version.
Yeah.
Yeah. These are the Fiji mermaids. There's all kinds of cool, mystical creatures and stuff in this.
And then here's a look at the some of the uncensored pages. So we got some of the language censored out too. We don't want to upset Indiegogo.
Absolutely not.
Here we go. The beautiful ladies.
Yeah, it's quite a book. Yeah, Steve really killed it, man. He did a great job. Like, he really captured the feel and the vibe of the whole series.
Yeah, I mean, anyone who was a fan of ours, the early Koni Waves days, this is like Steve, unshackled.
Right.
No restraints.
Exactly.
You're also offering a black and white edition of the book, so you can enjoy Steve's beautiful pencils and inks. And then you're offering a 24-page art book.
Yeah.
Beautiful cover right there. And these are some of the paintings that Steve's done for the series. They'll be included in this art book.
Yeah, I think some of them are for sale too. So
yeah, some of the paintings are for sale. Some of the covers and some of these paintings as well. Yeah, this one's my favorite with the Fiji mermaids.
Yeah, he works in gouache, so I mean, like, the paint, it's really, really beautiful live, seeing him in person.
I believe Steve told me the dimensions on these paintings are 15 by 20 inches, for those at home wondering. And there you go, original paintings for sale. You can own the original artwork from the graphic novel. There's Steve holding up his artwork. You guys are also offering a trading card set.
Yeah.
Go beyond the book and pick up the Beast of Blood Island trading card set. 9 cards in the set. Your first stretch goal, though, unlocks at, I believe, $5,000, and that will be card number 10 in the set. So if you're a big trading card guy, and ever since we started crowdfunding books, I've become, look who it is.
Yeah, I think he made it.
He made it. Steve Sicily. What's up, Steve?
How are you doing?
Now, see, I was talking him up. I should have been like busting his balls, but
you missed your chance.
He said you weren't technology savvy, and I said, no, not Steve Sicily. He'll be here.
I was taught by the inimitable Dexter Weeks, and fortunately, I remembered a few things. And
good,
by quick speed, I managed to download Chrome, and here I am. So.
There he is.
Awesome.
We were just talking you up in your wonderful art. So
okay, well, thank you.
Well, now that you're here, Steve, tell us a little bit about the project and how it came to be.
Well, I was approached a few years ago by a producer who used to work for AMC Networks called David Searing, and he owns the rights and the properties for those 4 horror movies made in the Philippines back in the late 60s, early 70s. It's Beast of Blood and Mad Doctor Blood Island, and they decided that they would like to restart the series in movies, and but they thought that they needed to, just like The Walking Dead, that they needed to start a comic first. So a comic was created by David, Dexter, and myself, and another guy, Mark Cerulli, the writer, and we created issue 1, and now we created issue 2 of that series. But what we're doing with Beast of Blood Island is these movies are basically kind of like the old 70s Grindhouse series, with a lot of blood, breasts, and beasts, and definitely an R-rated vibe. And we felt that although we had one version of the comic out, the true version of it that we really wanted to emphasize is the new series, the one we're pushing on Indiegogo, which is Beast of Blood Island, which has all the magic monsters, mutants, all that fun stuff. But it has more of a 70s vibe, and obviously there's more nudity and curse words and everything. And it's definitely, you feel like you're in a Grindhouse movie theater. So,
no doubt.
Yeah, the artwork looks fantastic. I think on the back of the book you should put rated B for boobs, beasts, and blood.
You know what, Mark? We just might do that. That's a great idea. But it's a really fun project. It's actually somewhat reminiscent of the project that we worked on, which is the Koni Waves series, and that we still have that whole tiki vibe going, and that island horror,
monsters,
and monsters and girls, and
that's what I was saying. I was saying if you were a fan of the early Koni Waves, this is Steve with no chains. Like he can just go and draw whatever he wants, or as little clothing as he wants.
It gets hot in the islands. What can I say?
Yeah.
Mark, I swear to God, I've never seen Steve so happy before drawing these pages, and like he's all getting into it.
Well, I was especially happy again when I found out that we wanted to push the envelope a little bit and make it more like an R-rated book. Not that there's anything wrong with the PG version, but this version will have the R-ratedness of it. Plus, Mark, I'm sure did you elaborate on the other things we're offering? In addition, we have two different covers, and a black and white. Okay, you can take it from there.
Yeah, we'll go through the campaign now. But one thing I want to emphasize to the people watching, all the work is complete, correct?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah. So this book is done. You guys are just waiting for funding so you can send the book off to the printer.
That's correct. Yes.
Yeah, so guys, this will be a fast turnaround for Beast of Blood Island. Let's go through these perks. Your featured tier is $100, and that is everything. What comes with this is cover A, which we have right here. This is it's censored for the Indiegogo page, but this will be the the mature audience's cover. And then you got cover B right here with the head in the tank. And then you also have the black and white edition. Let me scroll down and I'll show that cover off. Here we go, the black and white edition of the book. So you can really enjoy Steve's beautiful pencils and inks. You have a trading card set. And as of now, the trading cards are, there's 9 cards, but hopefully with some stretch goals, we'll unlock it. And then you have the art book. And this is 24 pages, and it will feature paintings and other illustrations from the characters and the world of Beast of Blood Island.
Sounds about right.
Yeah.
And right now, you guys have an estimated shipping date of December 2024. But like you said, all the work's done, so there's really no risk in backing this book. Once you get the funds, you'll send the book off to the printer. Everything is available as its own tier. If you just want the trading cards, if you're a card collector, you can get the 9 trading card set for $10. But like I said, hopefully with, you guys will unlock some stretch goals, and you'll unlock, card number 10 or 11 as the campaign progresses. We also have the art book, 24 pages, available for $15. And then here we go. We got cover A and then cover B, both available for $25. Dex was saying you paint in what's it called? Gouache?
Gouache, yeah.
Gouache on illustration board.
For those that aren't familiar with that, Steve, could you explain it to them?
A gouache is essentially opaque watercolor. It's applied somewhat like opaque watercolor, except watercolor, as people would know, you have to paint sort of a light to dark because you can't paint a light object on a dark object. But gouache is an opaque watercolor, so it allows you to do all that. And I've always liked that because a lot of my illustration heroes used gouache for movie posters and book covers, in addition to acrylic like Dexter used to use. But I've always been comfortable with gouache, and I like to use it. It's also quick drying, and I can get it out there very quick.
Nice.
Yeah, and if you make any mistakes, it's easy to fix too.
Right. One wet paper towel and blot it off and try again.
Nice. We got another member of the group joining us. We got our co-host Enrico Botta. Enrico, what's up, man? Thanks for joining us.
Hey, the man, the myth.
Hey, how's it going, guys? Sorry, I'm a bit late, but I'm here.
Okay. Yeah, we are launching Beast of Blood Island. We'll get into the Victor Crowley talk a little later. Also in the chat, we got in the chat. She says, driving back from the wilderness of Maine, reception not good. That sounds like the beginning of a horror movie.
Yeah, Victor Crowley, man.
Backer number 5. Thank you, Amanda B. The not so much booby cover. Congratulations, Steve. Thank you, Amanda B.
Yeah, thanks, Amanda.
Mark Pengard says, be safe. And Amanda says, I stopped at the moment, but need to get back on the road. Thank you for dropping in. And thank you for backing Beast of Blood Island.
Yeah.
Thank you.
I know what she's going through. I went through Maine once, and I'm telling you, there's like no reception. There's nothing out there.
Yeah.
I mean, if you just want to get away from everything, that's where you got to go.
I went to the beach once in Maine, and the water is really cold, by the way. So.
Let's continue on the campaign page. You got covers A and B available, $25 each. Are you guys signing the books?
Of course.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Awesome. You got the black and white edition available as well for $25. You can get both covers, A and B, for $50. We get the 3-pack covers A, B, and the black and white edition, $75. And now here's where we get into the pricey items. We got the original painting of cover A, $1,200. This is for the art collectors out there. Now, this series was also, you guys, well, you didn't do it, but I guess Dave did, crowdfunded a Beast of Blood Island board game.
That's correct.
Yeah. Yeah, he's very into all kinds of like collectible things. He got bugs. He
spoke to me yesterday. In about another month, they're going to have an 8-inch action figure made by Trick or Treat Studios. That's
awesome.
That's amazing.
So,
yeah.
It's going to be very cool.
So. Going to be at because Steve and I are going to be at Monster Mania, Mark, up in Oaks, PA. What's that? Right. October, Steve?
That's correct.
And
no,
I think,
it's beginning of November 7th. It is.
And I think a lot of that stuff's going to be there. Isn't the guy from Terrifier 3 going to be there too?
I believe so. Yes.
Yeah, we might have one of the Terrifier guys at our table. Mark, come on up.
Oh, that's awesome. Yeah, I'll have to stop by. We got Missy Duran in the chat. She says, "Hi, chat. Hi, boys. I'm listening in at work. Shh, the book looks awesome."
Thank you, Missy.
Let's continue. You got cover B, the original painting available as well. These are beautiful. 15 by 20 inches, correct, Steve?
That's correct. Yep.
And then this one right here. This is one of the paintings that will appear in the art book. And then the one with the boat, which one of my favorites. I really like this with all the Fiji mermaids. Yeah. So all the paintings are available for $1,200. There's lots to choose from. Everything's also available as an add-on. So if you don't see, you can basically create your own tier a la carte for whatever you need. Maybe you need an extra cover A or whatever. But this is your first day. You just launched 35 minutes ago. I'm going to refresh the page, see if we clearly we have 5 backers. If Amanda B is backer number 5, so
Nice.
This is exciting. Let's see where we're at. After 35 minutes, we're at $1,465. Awesome!
Right.
You guys are funded.
Oh.
Congratulations.
Let's do it, man. Let's do it. Awesome.
Yeah.
Awesome.
So this will go on for 31 more days. I set the page up for you. You guys do have the option to extend for another 30 days after that.
Right.
So
Okay.
people, you have plenty of time to back Beast of Blood Island. But the earlier you back, the better it performs on Indiegogo's page and shows up as a trending hot book. So thank you for coming out early and getting this book funded within minutes. So that's incredible.
Yeah, for those lucky 5 backers, maybe me and Steve will hook them up with some awesome artwork.
Maybe a couple extra drawings.
Yeah, exactly.
Amanda B says congrats.
Thanks, Amanda.
Thank you. And I just want to say the script for the next installment has already been written, and this fall I'll be working on, and that'll be wilder, woolier, more monsters on the 3Bs and everything. So
Amazing.
We should just call it the Tribe B.
Yeah.
3B.
3B, yeah. Productions.
We have 31 people watching right now on X and YouTube. If you're new to the channel, hit subscribe, hit the notifications. We're here every Sunday talking horror movies. In a couple minutes, we'll start talking about Victor Crowley. Steve, you're welcome to join us to talk Victor Crowley.
You don't even know who that is, Mark.
Actually, since we've started, I've received emails from people that are interested in the paintings.
Oh, nice.
I want to handle that. So if you don't mind, if we're talking, I want to. But again, I really appreciate what you're doing, Mark. And
no problem.
All your help and your expertise. And Dexter, I'll talk to you soon. And the other guy, thank you. Thanks. Nice meeting you.
Thanks. Nice meeting you.
Yeah. And anyway, hope you guys go out and support us, and we'll be talking soon. Thank you.
Yeah.
All right,
Steve.
Take care. Ciao.
Peace.
Bye-bye.
The man, the myth. All right, here we go.
Yeah.
Thanks.
No problem. I'm happy to see people turn out early and get this thing funded right off the bat.
Okay.
And also, guys, I just want to remind you, it is the last day for U.S. Assassin 4 Dogs of War on Indiegogo. 60 days flies by. Dex, you'll find that out firsthand. We're closing in though, combined $13,000 on Indiegogo and Fund My Comic. I think we're like less than $200 away. I would love to hit 13 grand on this book. I'm dropping the link in the chat. I got this in. I'm going to remove the page. Right before I went to San Diego,
Oh, wow.
Copies of War Stories, the 180-page manga-sized collection of the first 3 volumes, already in from the printer. Make myself full screen. Book looks beautiful. I absolutely love it. This collects our first 3 volumes. Just flip it real quick. All pages drawn by Mike McMahon. Full color, 180 pages, includes the crossover with my other property, Graveyard Shift. I really love this book. I think it's the perfect book for a new reader of the U.S. Assassin series. And I think, after this campaign and after fulfillment is done, I'm going to try to make this my first book I get into bookstores. So,
wow.
I'm really excited for this book. If you're new to the U.S. Assassin series, pick it up. Pick up this and pick up volume 4, and you'll have over 250 pages of content, all drawn by Mike for only $50. Or if you just want to try this out, 180 pages for $25. Can't go wrong. this is our final day. I think we have maybe 11 hours left in the campaign. So, act now. Time is running out.
That thing looks amazing. Seriously, everybody.
Thank you.
Try to get a copy of that. I'm definitely getting one. That thing looks really cool. I like the size of it, Mark. I think it definitely think it's a little special little guy. I like it.
Yeah, no, I love how books. I mean, I love physical books, and I love having books on my shelf that are all different sizes. So I have and I take that into my publishing. I've made oversized black and white edition books, and then I've made these little digest size, and of course I got the classic graphic novel size as well. So I don't know, I just like I don't know, I'm a fan of physical books, and I love all the varieties that they come in.
Yeah.
So we're 40 minutes into the show. We haven't talked Victor Crowley, the 4th installment of Hatchet. I have to admit, what's our man Mark saying? He's saying, yep, that's something that you can hand sell at conventions for years to come. Thank you for agreeing with me, Mark. So we're 40 minutes in, about to talk Victor Crowley. I wasn't really looking forward to this, only because when we first watched Hatchet 1 was amazing. I loved it. If you could create the perfect Mark Poulton horror movie, I think you would create Hatchet, because it's just like nonstop action, and it's like 80 minutes like that. Right. I love those. Don't get me wrong. Terrifier 2, it's 2.5 hours. I think it's a masterpiece.
A little
but
too
that
long. Yeah.
But that 80-minute movie, that's the Mark Poulton sweet spot.
Yeah. No,
I get a little. I'm an old man. I get a little tired at night. The eyes get a little heavy.
I hear you, man. I hear you.
But after we watched the first one, I loved it. Mark Pengrin in the chat, who we're usually on the same page, he loved it, and he just kept going. They started up Hatchet 2 on Tubi. He watched it. He watched 3, and then he watched Victor Crowley, and he kind of gave me the thumbs down on Victor Crowley, and I was
who did?
Mark Pengrin.
Oh, Pengrin. Okay.
Yeah, but I gotta say, I really like Victor Crowley. I thought it was definitely better than Hatchet 2.
Yeah, that Hatchet 2 was the worst, I think, out of the series. But yeah.
Which is crazy, because that had I think the most star power, with Tony Todd and Derek Mears, some big horror icons. But
yeah,
I don't know. You match Hatchet up against guys who are bigger than him, and it just doesn't look right.
But didn't they do it with this one too? With was it Tyler Mane was in it or something, or wasn't he in the beginning?
Oh yeah, Tyler Mane was in it, but yeah, that was a little. He was the hunter that got killed in the opening, right?
Yeah.
You didn't really see him
Well, they always try to, it's almost like they set you up. If you're a true horror fan like ourselves, you know all these people, you think, oh, it's gonna be great, like Jason versus whoever,
Yeah.
And he just kills them off. It's no fight,
Mark says the fake airplane set was infuriating. It's literally the same quality that Instagram influencers use to pretend that they're on a private jet.
We need to get one of those, Mark.
I know. Flying to conventions everywhere. Yeah. But so this story starts out with the survivor, the guy who's in all the movies. Chris Graves in here, so he won't say I'm racist for saying he's Asian, because he's Asian.
Yeah.
These are facts. Yeah. Some people are Asian.
Yeah, real quick, Mark. There was
some people are half Indian and half Jamaican. Some people are Asian.
True. There was they had a convention down Atlantic City I think it was last week or whatever.
Yeah.
He was down there. I was thinking about going down.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
That would have been awesome.
Yeah. We should have, but
yeah. No, it's crazy. We're doing all these movies, and now it seems like all the actors are popping up at conventions.
Yeah, exactly.
Because Danielle Harris will be at Silver Screen Con next month when I go. But yeah, so he's the survivor of the last film, and now he's written a book about his experience surviving the Bayou Butcher. But no one really believes him because they can't find any evidence of Victor Crowley. A lot of people think he actually killed all those people. And his agent says that he got an offer for $1 million to go back to the swamp for, I don't know, I guess like a reality series or what. And he doesn't want to go, but when the offer hits $1 million, he's like, okay, I'll go back. And this happens while he's doing a book signing, which this huge fangirl who's making her own movie, independent horror film about the killings. She tries to talk to him about appearing in the movie, and that's when she's interrupted by his manager and says, no, he just got an offer. They have to leave the signing right this second.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Before that, he's signing like this woman's boobs, and then the next guy comes up and pulls out his hog and wants him to sign that. It's ridiculous.
The agent's like, get that thing out of here.
There you go. And the guy's like, I'm going to go on the internet and tell everyone you're a homophobe. Mark says it's for a 10-year anniversary special event. Now, the reality show or this talk show that he was on, that woman is also his ex-wife, correct? The talk show host? Yeah. So she's part of this anniversary special. We have some of the crew on this on the plane as well, including Brian Quinn from Impractical Jokers, which is one of my favorite shows. So it was cool to see him in a horror movie. I remember when
I was surprised he was
yeah
on a while.
Yeah, I remember because he's also on the podcast Tell Him Steve, Dave. I remember him talking about being in the new Hatchet film, and he was so excited about it. So it was cool to finally see it. And as they're flying, something happens to the plane. The engine goes out, and they have to crash land. And they happen to crash in the swamp where the girl who's making her independent horror movie is. And she's like, I guess, like taking a tour of the swamp with her boyfriend, her best friend, and an actor they hired to be in their movie. Perfect coincidence that they all rendezvous in the same area. So they see the plane go down. Did they ever explain how the plane went down? I was waiting for him to say Victor Crowley threw a hatchet all the way.
That would have been. You're right. I don't remember them really mentioning.
Yeah, no, it's probably just part of the curse.
Yeah. Did it crash before or after he showed up, Victor Crowley?
Before.
Yeah,
it crashed before he showed up, right?
Because when when the jet crashes in the swamp, you start seeing the water bubbling. I think that's when the curse starts taking effect because he has to rise.
They said words or they had the phone that they played the video of them saying the curse or whatever.
Yeah.
Right.
Here we go. We got Mark Pengert in the chat. There we go. The actor tour guide they hire is literally like every independent film actor in Cleveland. So they do some sort of like I don't know, chant or whatever. That's because the one girl, the best friend, she believes that she released the curse by having her phone have people say it.
It was Tony Todd, wasn't it? Like
Yeah.
Candyman.
Tony Todd caused the curse to come back because of his YouTube video. There you go.
Right.
So Victor Crowley is released. The people are trapped on the jet. One of the passengers is trapped under like some steel beams. And this is the woman who plays Brian Quinn's love interest. It's also revealed that she's pregnant with his baby. And part of the jet is damaged and it's letting in water, and she's trapped and the water is rising above her. So if they don't free her soon, she could drown. the guy who our star, the one who wrote the book, he's starting to freak out because he's he knows that Victor Crowley is going to show up. People are telling him he's crazy. And then the actor and the best friend, they show up and they're trying to rescue people, but they're no help either. And then we have the filmmaker girl and her boyfriend. They're back in the woods, and that's when they start hearing the call of Victor Crowley, that like crazy howling sound. And the boyfriend gets it. The girl who I thought was going to be the star of the movie, the filmmaker girl, surprisingly, she is one of the first victims. She makes it to the plane, and she's banging on the windows, and Victor gets her, and he kind of uses her as bait. He just leaves her on, a hill right outside the plane, and then he disappears, and everyone sees her there lying, and she's still alive. And the best friend is freaking out, saying, we have to save her. I'm going to leave the jet. People are saying, no, it's a trap. And the actor guy that they hire, he steps up and he goes, I'll save her, but I just want a kiss in return. He was like, I think you're the most beautiful woman I've ever seen. I've been thinking about this kiss ever since I saw you. And she kisses him right off the bat and says, if you rescue my friend, I will marry you. And he's like, I'm going to hold you to that. And I was like, oh, this is kind of sweet. But before he can even make it out there, the writer guy's publicist, she freaks out because she's claustrophobic, and she runs out of the jet. And Victor Crowley kills her, pulls off her arm, and rams it up her body, so it comes out her arm holding the phone comes out of her throat, still holding the phone.
That was a good way to go.
Yeah.
What did you think of Victor Crowley though in this one? Because he seems like he's different every movie.
He was bigger and uglier in this one.
I kind of like this one. I think he looks. I don't know. He just looked a little more scarier than some of the others.
I don't like when you can see them too clearly. Does that make any sense?
Oh no, absolutely. Yeah.
I like when there are more shadows and there's a little bit more imagination left.
I will say this:
all the makeup.
Right. His first reveal, I didn't really gloss. I kind of glossed over it. But when the filmmaker and her boyfriend are in the shed. Mm-hmm. And the lights keep flickering on and off, and then it flickers on, and you just see him running towards them. That is a great introduction to Victor Crowley. Yeah, and then cool. he tackles the poor boyfriend and grabs a hammer and just like bashes him in the head.
I'll tell you what, Mark, you and I always keep saying we met him firsthand, man. That guy, he's ready to.
Oh, he is maybe the strongest man I've ever met. Kane Hodder picked me up by my neck. I would never recommend that to anyone. I thought he was going to rip my head off my neck. I honestly felt my skull like leaving my neck bone.
Vertebrae.
Yes. I did not ask for this photo op.
Mark, he was like choking me out.
Mark was 5'11" before that. Now he's 6 feet tall.
Yeah, he stretched me. I didn't have, people always comment on my long swan-like neck. I did not have that prior to meeting Kane Hodder. Oh my God.
You got Victor Crowley, Mark. So
yeah, he is literally the strongest person I've ever met.
He had me in a chokehold, and I swear I was like on my last gasp. I was like, dude, man, like hurry up,
he's keeping kayfabe alive. So Victor Crowley kills the publicist, and then he takes his hatchet and he starts chopping up the female filmmaker, chops her legs off, her arms off, and then her head off.
Yeah.
Everyone's freaking out. And then he, everyone's like, they don't know what to do. I think he starts like smashing in the windows, and he throws like the publicist up against the one window, and the phone is like coming out. It's still on the hand that's coming out of her mouth. The best friend girl, an incoming call's coming, and then she hangs up on it because she wants to make a call for help, but she doesn't know the publicist's security code. If she had just answered the phone and told the person they were on the phone with. But there's some good humor in there. Meanwhile, the woman who is trapped under the steel beams in the plane and pregnant, she's drowning because the plane is filling up with more water. Victor Crowley is destroying the jet. Brian Quinn decides he's going to leave the jet, and as soon as he sticks his head out, he gets scalped. The top of his skull cut off too. And Victor Crowley throws the scalp back in, and I forget who is it. I think it's the writer guy. He like tosses it, and it lands on his girlfriend's face, who's drowning.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, okay.
So they end up. The actor guy goes in the cockpit to try to start the plane. I don't know how he was trying to do that. Was he trying to fly off? Was he trying to radio for help? I guess radio for help. But the rest of the crew,
it was because remember he was talking into the radio, right?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah, that was funny too as well because he was saying that he was a captain, that he was a general,
and then he was quoting Star Wars.
Yeah,
right? Wasn't it Star Wars he was quoting? Yeah,
I think so. The Asian guy, our star, the girl that was the best friend, and the TV talk show host, they escape, and as Victor Crowley enters the jet, and he's just like, I'm sure this was why Mark was infuriated. He's just tossing like the chairs; they're not even bolted in. He's just like tossing the airplane chairs all around. And he's making his way towards the cockpit where the actor guy is, and the best friend girl, who feels sympathetic towards him because he was going to risk his life for her best friend. She was like, "We can't leave him here." And the Asian guy steps up and he goes, "I'm not going to leave him here. I'm going to cause a distraction." And he starts calling for Victor Crowley. And right as he's about to enter the cockpit, he hears the guy calling him out, so he chases after him. So he's chasing, our three cast members through the woods. The talk show host ends up stealing the phone from the best friend, and she hears Victor in the woods, and she's almost caught, but she climbs up into a tree, and Victor Crowley doesn't see her. I think I missed the part where the talk show host got killed. Does she get killed? Or is she still in the woods when this movie ends?
I don't know.
She does get killed. He just like breaks her neck, kind of like smashes her head. Yeah. He like comes up behind her and like gets her.
We end up back at the plane, and all we have left are Victor Crowley, the Asian guy, the female best friend, and the actor guy. And the actor guy ends up starting the plane. It has the engine running, and it seems like the plane engine could almost suck Victor Crowley in, but he's like fighting it. And the actor guy, he turns to the girl he likes and says, just remember me. And he runs and
he's like, I would have had your babies. Boop.
Yeah.
That's pretty funny.
Yeah, and then tackles Victor Crowley, and they go into the airplane jet engine and just get liquefied, basically. And it just ends with the Asian guy screaming, and then it just cuts right to the credits. And this is Hatchet formula. But after a few credits, then we get an extra scene, and it's a news feed, maybe the least professional looking newscaster giving an update on this plane crash and the survivors. And we see someone watching this newscast in a rocking chair. And when it's mentioned where they're at, and I forget, I think Victor Crowley is is mentioned. I don't know, but the person in the wheel in the rocking chair gets up, grabs their shotgun, pumps it, and says, "I've been waiting for you to return, you son of a bitch." And it's Danielle Harris.
So where was she for this movie? You know what I mean? It's like,
bring on Hatchet 5.
now, didn't it's like out of all the movies, this one did not like continue from the last one? Is that correct? Like, you know how each one started from the next one, like 1, 2, and 3. I think this one didn't start from the end of 3, correct?
Yeah, like not right on the money.
No, it didn't. It wasn't a direct continuation.
I'm wondering if they're going to do like a 5th one, for instance. Are they going to do, you know what I mean? Like,
show her story, Danielle Harris's story, possibly. That would be interesting.
I don't know. I agree with you. Like, they're just entertaining. If you're in the horror and like, just cool kills, I guess none of it really makes any sense anymore. It's entertaining. If you're into that horror stuff. So I would watch the 5th one. So
Mark Penguin says,
did Victor Crowley too, technically?
Yeah, right.
I think they should just go back to Hatchet 5, to be honest. Mark Penguin says the actor guy was the best actor in the movie. Agreed, he was fantastic. Yeah, Dylan. He shouted out his YouTube channel, Chillin' with Dylan. I looked it up on YouTube just to see if there's an actual channel. There was, but it's not him.
Oh, wow. That's great.
It's a guy with Down syndrome who's just like, shoots videos, which very wholesome. But I was hoping for like a little Easter egg.
That would have been cool.
Mark says the after credit scene made me ready for Hatchet 5. Yeah, I was pumped for it. Mark says it was 10 years ago. It was a 10-year gap, Dexter.
Wow.
Yeah,
that's a long time.
Yeah. So I don't know. Have anyone heard? Have you guys heard anything about a Hatchet 5? Maybe when I see Danielle Harris, I'll ask her about it.
Yeah,
definitely bring it up.
Where is that show, Mark, that you're going to?
Massachusetts.
Oh, is it? Okay.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it's going to be a good time.
Definitely got to ask her.
Oh, and I don't know if I should show it. I probably shouldn't show it, but I showed you guys in our chat. Writhe Payne makes a little Easter egg appearance in the upcoming horror movie, The Boy from Below. So people in the chat, keep your eyes out for that.
When's that coming out? Is it out already?
No, it doesn't come out till March 2025.
Okay.
Yeah, but the director shared some behind the scenes footage with me.
That's awesome.
So that will do it for we're all caught up on the Hatchet series. Hatchets 1 through 3, Victor Crowley. I'm really enjoying this series. I feel like 3 and Victor Crowley were a step in the right direction after I thought I was not happy with part 2.
Yeah. Well, it's part of, it's like with Aliens, Yeah. I'm not a fan of, certain alien movies, but I love the series, so you just got to stick with it. But I think they did a good job overall.
Yeah.
I like them all. So
yeah, no, this is a fun series. So for next week, I scoured the Tubi horror section, and I found a Tubi original, a movie they recently added that we're gonna watch for next week. I'm gonna bring the trailer up. This is called Bloodline Killer. We're gonna watch the trailer right now. Tubi original, starring Tyrese Gibson.
Miss Mora, I'm Detective Cypher. Look, I know you've been through a lot tonight. Help me find the person that killed your husband.
Dad?
The killer is still at large.
I miss Dad.
We're not meant to suffer alone, so keep going.
Still trying to get to the bottom of what happened. You and your sons deserve a better life. Skeleton is dead.
You never found his body.
is it Killer on the Loose, folks?
You think it's him, don't you? Let's move.
Do you know what it feels like to be stalked? To be the prey?
No, I don't.
I hope you never do.
Open the door! Get down on the ground!
Please don't do this. I want my sons!
There you go. Blood Killer.
Is that the chick from Saw?
Yeah, Shawnee Smith,
Yeah,
star of Saw and one of my all-time favorite movies, Summer School.
Summer School is so good.
Summer School is the best. Summer School, I think, came out in the greatest summer of film ever, 1987.
Yeah.
We got Summer School, The Lost Boys, Monster Squad, American Ninja 2. What else? I think we got Rambo 2, possibly. Lots of great movies anyway. Summer of 87, the best summer ever.
Agreed.
So I don't think we ever talked about it. The Terrifier 3 trailer dropped. I guess because I was away. I assume everyone's seen it.
Of course.
Yeah. Yeah.
Thoughts? Yeah.
Well, I think it looks good. It looks interesting. I know, they're going into some more backstory kind of stuff, and now there's, I guess, that the survivor, right, with the messed up face is now kind of, is she teaming up with Art the Clown in some way? Like,
I think she's in love with him.
Yeah, I remember seeing her for the first time in Terrifier. She's one of the scariest looking.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
Yeah.
And I don't know if you saw. I think Damon he posted some still shots, and there's a still shot of that character. It looks terrifying. No pun intended, but but yeah, I think it looks fantastic. I can't wait.
Yeah, October 11th can't come soon enough. It looks great. I love the scene of Art making a snow angel in the pool of blood.
Yeah.
I have a feeling they're going to try to top the bedroom scene from part 2.
Yeah, they already said they were going.
Yeah,
there's one scene that made everybody. I think they said they made the actor David kind of nauseous.
Oh yeah, it made him sick. Yeah.
Poor Art the Clown got sick.
Amanda B's asking, did you see my last suggestion? I did, Amanda. I'm sorry I didn't get back to you. Amanda suggested the Train to Busan. Have you guys seen?
It's fantastic.
Here's the thing: is it a subtitle movie?
Of course, yeah.
It's
great. They might have
the writer that doesn't like to read.
It's a great movie, really. Yeah.
I'll have to think long and hard about that. I don't know about
version. You might be able to.
Well, I'll see if Tubi has a dub version.
Maybe it's got a dubbing. Maybe it's got a dubbing feature.
If not, we should do a dubbing for it and
that would be good. We should
release it.
It's a good movie, Mark. I'm telling you. It's really
good. No, I've heard nothing but good things about it.
And there's a second one too, which is pretty decent. I saw that too.
Yeah. Mark Penguin says, Summer School is the movie I would take out on VHS from the library constantly in my youth.
Man,
that was a great movie.
The video stores were the best, man.
Yeah. Guys, I want to remind you, we just launched Beast of Blood Island over on Indiegogo. I'm going to drop the link one more time. Dex, you want to tell, is there anything else you'd like to say about the project?
No, I mean, if you guys are into like really cool art, and like old school horror, I mean, this is definitely the book for you. I mean, there's some really great stuff. Like Steve really did a great job on this book. So it might not be for everybody. I get it, but if it is your kind of thing, it's definitely worth checking out. 82
pages, book's already done. Zero risk back, and once the campaign ends, these guys are going to send the book off to the printer and hopefully have it to you very soon. So don't hesitate to back.
Yeah, definitely check it out, and check us out online. I'll be posting some art. Like a lot, I'll be in the art book And Enrico, I think if you're interested, if you ever want to do a piece or anything, we can put you in the art book as well. So
Yeah, let's talk about it.
yeah, because we love your style and everything. So
Thanks, man.
And one last thing, closing in about 10 hours, U.S. Assassin 4, guest starring Roddy Piper. This is the book I've been looking the most forward to. Roddy Piper is my childhood hero. What an honor to get him to appear in the book as a member of the U.S. Assassin team. This is, I sent the script off to Mike, and he's adding pages to it. This book as well will be an 80-page graphic novel, literally the biggest adventure the U.S. Assassin team has been on. If you're new to the series, pick up this book right here, War Stories, 180 pages, full color, only $25, all drawn by Mike McMahon, full colors. It's the perfect gateway book to the U.S. Assassin series. Contains volumes 1 through 3, including our crossover with Graveyard Shift. This is, I like to say the most fun book you'll find. It's G.I. Joe if it were created by Rob Liefeld, over the top patriotic characters, and get the book before the action figures launch next month. So U.S. Assassin 4, guys.
yeah, those figures look great too, Mark. So
Thank you. I'm so excited. I got a peek at we're doing some colored variants.
Oh, cool.
We're fingers crossed, if it's funded, we'll have an exclusive figure for Joe Fest next year. And this version of U.S. Assassin looks so sweet. So I hope it comes to light, and we're able to get these figures made, because not just having one U.S. Assassin figure, but having two, and having the second one be a special homage variant to something that's near and dear to my heart. I don't want to give it away yet, but it'll be really cool. I hope it happens.
Nice.
So we're going to wrap this up, guys. Make sure you watch Bloodline Killer for next week. Dex, where can people find you at?
Oh yeah, I'm on Instagram, Dexter Weeks 6975, on X, Dexter_art, and Facebook, you can just look up Dexter Weeks.
Enrico, where can people find you at?
Instagram, X, and YouTube, Enrico Botta.
And guys, you can find me on X and Instagram at Koni Waves. Make sure you subscribe to Primetime Poulton. Hit the notifications. Check out U.S. Assassin 4. Go sign up for Writhe Payne Book 2. And check out me and Enrico. We'll be at the Ed Pisker Comic-Con later this month in West Mifflin, Pennsylvania. Looking forward to seeing everyone there. Thanks for watching, guys. We'll be back this Wednesday for Revolution. We have special guest Brian Kriskow joining us to talk about his book, Six Gun Gorilla. Thanks for watching. We'll see you later.